I am
somebody.
somebody.
Yo, welcome back. Yo, I'm 618Cs for the new people. For my old people, man, welcome back. It's your boy. You already know. But look, check it out. We today we talking about them 11 escaped inmates from New Orleans, right? It's two left. We gonna keep, I told y'all, we gonna follow the story till they all down. It's two left. So if you lost your did you lose your parlay? Is your inmate still in? But these boys done lost their mind, man, and they gonna be back locked up soon. I ain't gonna even lie to you, just keeping it funky. But look, it's two left, so let's check it out right now.
Week on the run, we're learning more information about the New Orleans jailbreak as they've apprehended 3 individuals today, meaning there are only 2 out of the 10 initial inmates that escaped from that Orleans jail facility just over a week ago. I want to put this up here on Live Now from Fox from the Attorney General there in Louisiana, Liz Morrell, saying captured inmate Lenton Van Buren now back in custody. He was picked up in Baton Rouge. Very proud of our DOJ Fugitive Apprehension Unit work with the partners there. Van Buren was originally incarcerated on charges of parole violation as well as others. And I also want to put up this from the Louisiana State Police saying 3 of the remaining fugitives taken into custody. Lenton Van Buren arrested in Baton Rouge. Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald were arrested in Walker County, Texas by the Texas Department of Public Safety. So some big information that we're just gathering here on Live Now from Fox about this jailbreak. And we've been following it very closely here on Live Now from Fox for some time. I just want to give you some more information about this as they did capture Len Van Buren, and then we're following the latest with 2 more. So that makes a total of 3 today, and 2 out of the 10 is still at large, as of course we are following it very closely. Van Buren, the 6th individual apprehended, was charged with second-degree murder in connection with a November 2021 fatal shooting in New Orleans East. He pleaded not guilty in April of 2022. This year, Van Buren asked the court to represent himself. A mental competency hearing was scheduled for May the 29th. So, of course, we're also following just the individuals that are now in custody for aiding and abetting some of these individuals in this prison as we are following it very closely. It continues to go. And this stems back to a jailbreak as a total of 10 inmates escaped from the Orleans Justice Center after climbing through a hole behind a toilet in the early morning hours of May the 16th. Their disappearance was not noticed for several hours and thus started a massive, more than a week-long manhunt. 7 people have been arrested so far on suspicion of helping the escapees, including jail maintenance worker for shutting off water that allowed them to climb through, obviously behind the toilet there. And of course, we are following it very closely. And this was some of the image of these 10 individuals in the initial escape back on May the 16th. We do know now the latest update is that 3 more apprehended today. Still only 2 individuals still remaining at large, those being Antonio Massey and Derek Groves. The other 8 have been apprehended by police so far. So we're following all of this here on Live Now from Fox. Liz Morrill providing the update on what we know at the latest. Potentially starting tomorrow, we'll have another update. There's been significant criticism of the jail system and allowing this to happen.
Dimbert has the latest on the search. On the run, captured in Southeast Texas, 2 fugitives who escaped from a New Orleans jail last week were taken into custody in Huntsville. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest on the search for the 2 prisoners still on the run.
This morning, investigators recaptured more inmates who escaped from this New Orleans detention facility this month, finding 2 in Texas yesterday and 1 in Baton Rouge.
It is very possible that as you catch more people that have escaped, that they may well have information about potentially where the other escapees might be.
8 of the 10 inmates who escaped May 16th are now back in custody. Many have faced murder charges and were labeled high-risk offenders. Authorities say they crawled through a hole behind a toilet, reportedly using electric hair trimmers to cut through the cell wall. At least 9 people have been arrested for allegedly helping them, including a jail maintenance worker accused of shutting off water to the toilet. Another inmate accused of providing a blanket to help them climb over razor wire. and family members and friends accused of giving them rides, food, and money. With 2 men still on the run, each previously charged with second-degree murder, law enforcement remains on high alert.
People still need to be cautious, because are those two someplace in New Orleans? They might be. I understand that the most recent captures were in Texas.
That boy Jermaine that cut his dreads
from New Orleans.
Meanwhile, in
cut his
Arkansas, a
locks.
former law enforcement officer serving decades behind bars has escaped from a high-security prison. Grant Hardin once served as a police chief in a small town nearby. He admitted in 2016 to killing a town water department employee. DNA later linked Hardin to a separate rape case. Authorities say the 56-year-old was seen here, disguising himself in a law enforcement uniform Sunday, slipping past prison security, pushing a cart.
There's no type of uniform like that. And so that's one of the things we're looking into, is where exactly did that come from?
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Show you, man, like, this thing ain't just no black thing, ain't no white thing. Like, people that want to get out of jail, they want to get out of jail. Look at this cat. He's 56 years old. He done snuck out of jail. I hope that they blast him all over the news like they blasted these fellas, but that's neither here nor there. These 2 cats that's still out, man, they going to jail for sure. I got one more video, right? I want to let y'all check out, because my man, he wilding out here. He in the free world, he living it up, but son is wilding, bro. Is straight up out here wilding, dog. Look, I got this off of World Star, right? Check it out.
I'm about to hit this. I'm about to hit this. So you been gone? I've been gone for 14 summers, man. Yeah, but I ain't swum since 2006.
My man, one more time. Look, man.
I'm about to hit this. So you been gone? I've been gone for 14 summers, man. Yeah, but I ain't swum since 2006.
Bro say he been gone 14 summers, but he ain't swam since 2003. It sounds like what he said, and he just out here living his best life. But man, this serves notice, man, to all the YNs out here, or self-proclaimed YNs out here, bro, of the things that you shouldn't do. The simple things like going swimming. He living his best life. He enjoying the hell out of that. It's something simple like going swimming. But he been gone 14 summers. All because he was thugging. And I guarantee you that's going to be the last time bro go swimming. This video we watched right here is the last time bro gonna go swimming, bro. Because when they catch him, they gonna lock him up and throw away the key. All 11 of them boys, they going to super maxes, bro. They going to max, bro. They going to 23s and 1s. They cook like a book, bro. That's why it's best to choose the sidewalk. And we got to stay out the streets, bro. The streets ain't for everybody. And it's too many of us that ain't even made for the streets, always choosing the streets when it's good living over here on these sidewalks. You know, I like to do a little self-disclosure. All them years I wasted trying to play in them streets, I wish I was on the sidewalk doing the right thing. My life would be a lot further than what it is right now, even though I'm very successful in life. I feel like I could be a lot further, but my path is what made me. But a lot of times, them mistakes, you ain't going to get up out of it. Like I always say, it's going to be hard to get up out of that sometime, but that's neither here nor there. Let me know what y'all think about these cats, man. We got 2 left out of 11, man. But they going down. And I ain't even cheering for them to go down, but I just speaking the fact of the matter. They going down, and this will probably be the last time that either one of these 2 brothers see the free world ever in life. I'm 618Cs, man. Hit my like button, subscribe, man. If you rock with me, I really, really need you to hit the like button. Help me get into the algorithm, man. Please. Appreciate you. I love y'all. I'm out.